Welcome all of you in Roy's Mantra. Today I am going to discuss a topic from NCERT Class 10 History. The name of the chapter is The Rise of Nationalism in Europe. In the previous class I had discussed about the visualizing the nation. How in the French Revolution in various parts of the Europe they personified or used allegory for the nation. Today's topic is little different from that topic. Today the topic is nationalism and imperialism. The two word is very different from one another. What is nationalism? If a sense of collective national unity, a sense of collectiveness occurred, this we may call nationalism. And what is imperialism? A policy of extending a country's power and influence through colonization is called imperialism. By the last quarter of the 19th century, nationalism no longer retained its idealistic liberal democratic sentiments of the first half of the century, but became a narrow creed with limited ends. The major European powers in turn manipulated the nationalist aspiration of the subject peoples in Europe to further their own imperialist aims. The very important example we may tell in Europe after 1871, the issue of Balkan region. Actually, Balkan was a region of geographical ethnic variation comprising modern-day Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, Greece, Macedonia, Croatia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro, and whose inhabitants were broadly known as slaves. A large part of the Balkans was under the control of Ottoman Empire, and the spread of the ideas of romantic nationalism in the Balkans together with the disintegration of the Ottoman Empire made this region very explosive. Means the spread of ideas of romantic nationalism in the Balkans together with the disintegration of the Ottoman Empire made this region very explosive. In the 19th century, the Ottoman Empire had sought to strengthen itself through modernization and internal reforms, but with very little success. Ottoman Empire was not succeed in the modernization and internal reforms, to strengthen the empire. One by one, its European subject nationalists broke away from its control and declared independence from Ottoman Empire. The Balkan peoples based their claims for independence or political rights on nationality and used history to prove that they had once been independent but had subsequently been subjugated by foreign powers. The people in the Balkan regions used to tell that in the history they were independent, but with the passing of time subsequently been subjugated by the foreign powers. As the different Slavonic nationalities struggled to define their identity and independence, the Balkans area became an area of intense conflict. The Balkan states were fiercely jealous of each other and each hoped to gain more territory at the expense of the others. Matters were further complicated because the Balkans also became the sense of big power rivalry. During this period, there was intense rivalry among the European powers over trade and colonies as well as the naval and military might. These rivalries were very evident in the way of Balkan problem unfolded. Each power, named Russia, Germany, England, Austro-Hungary, was keen on countering the hold of the other powers over the Balkans and extending its own control over the area. This led to series of wars in the region. This led to a series of wars in the region and finally the First World War. Means in the Balkan region, the Europeans were fighting each other to take over the regions of Balkan, and it led to the wars, that is First World War. And nationalism aligned with imperialism led the Europe to disaster in 1914. But meanwhile, many countries in the world which had been colonized by the European powers in the 19th century began to oppose imperial domination. The anti-imperial movements that developed everywhere were nationalist in the sense that they all struggled to form independent nation states and were inspired by a sense of collective national unity fought in confrontation with imperialism. European ideas of nationalism were nowhere replicated, for people everywhere developed their own specific variety of nationalism. But the idea that society should be organized into nation state came to be accepted as natural and universal. Means through the Balkan issue, we can tell that there were many regions and most of the parts were under the Ottoman Empire, and they were trying to free themselves, and they also given the proof that in the past they were independent in nature. But in the many European powers like Russia, Germany, England, Austro-Hungary were trying to take many parts of Balkan region. This led to the First World War, and in that time the European countries who covered various other countries under them were trying to free themselves, and this collective national unity, a sense of collective national unity, is called, we may call, nationalism. So we can tell that European ideas of nationalism were nowhere replicated, for people everywhere developed their own specific variety of nationalism. So this is the end of the discussion. Today's discussion means nationalism and imperialism. If you like this video, you can subscribe my channel. Please like my video. Thank you.